Good morning, everybody. Oh, jeez Louise, that's a big humongous bird back there. Huh. And then we got Orangey right there trying to come out. I told him to make a run for it before Jinx finds him. There he goes. Good job. And now we got little Sir back here somewhere. But anyway, so yeah, I'm having my clothes dried. Hopefully they're fully dried when they're done, because I have to dry my clothes. So the plan is drying clothes. I have no idea who that was. But anyway, so drying clothes and then drying the towels so I can get a shower and then go to work. Or at least be on board so I can work today. Because I don't know about you guys, but I think 60 hours will be awesome. I mean, even though my thing shows that for this week, for the weekly hours, it's still 55. But I'm going to see if they can give me 60. So, doesn't hurt, right? To figure that one out. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm going to be doing today. That's the plan. And I think my sister's going to make lasagna, homemade lasagna, because like I bought all the ingredients for it, but she used like some of the ingredients for other dishes, which is fine, you know. I mean, after all, I give her somewhat of a menu, or at least some meal ideas, and then I just give her the ingredients for those, and then she can either make the meal ideas that I suggest, or oh look, another red cardinal, that's cool. She could either make the meal ideas that I suggest, or make her own concoction, I guess. I kind of say we were supposed to have beef and potatoes, or steak and potatoes. We still got steak, but we don't have any potatoes anymore. It's fine though. At least the food is getting used, right? I think we already went through all of our sopa that I bought, because I bought enough for like at least 10 meals. Let me see what else. Man, red cardinals are loud. Yeah, that's the red cardinal that's making all that noise. Nice. There she is, right there. Huh. I wonder who she's trying to talk to. But anyway, so yeah. So that's the plan. So Stripey had 3 kids. I only took pictures of 2 of them because we're thinking that she had the 3rd one either. It has to be like later, like in the middle of the night. So, and she keeps moving them around the house. Like, okay, so the first 2 that she had, she left them in our friend's dad's room, right? We finally got them, and then we moved them to the open closet that we have, or that they have at their house, and trying to introduce her to her kids, but we're thinking she probably was stressed out or something, and we were thinking that she might not want to take care of them, but luckily she is now, because we were trying to get them warm last night, by the heaters, and like we weren't really knowing what to do. Like I even looked up of what happens if a mother kitten or mother cat abandons her children, and it could. What I found out, it could mean a lot of things. It could be what the mother's feeling, like maybe stress, anxiety, or something, or maybe not fit to be a mother, or maybe she probably knows the health of her kids and knows that they probably wouldn't last long. Many factors. And then because we would like to at least keep them, like try to keep them and have at least have a chance of survival. So we were trying to figure out what we could actually do if Stripey wouldn't want to take care of her kids, when she only had 2. She only had a litter of 2 at this time. And so we were thinking maybe Sissy Cat, because she has 4 of her own. But that's the thing, she has 4 of her own, and last time she had a litter, her production of making milk, I guess, the milk production that that mother cats do, at least it wasn't enough to feed her first litter. And with that, all of her first litters were bottle fed, and then something happened last year where mysteriously, were her cats bottle fed? No, it was babies, which was a Siamese cat. Her kittens were bottle fed because we found her mysteriously one day dead in the living room. So yeah, and we didn't know what was going on because we found baby dead and her kittens calling for her. So we had bottle fed her kittens, and then one of Benz's kids, because she used to have a total of I think 7 or 8, and now she has either 7 or 6 kids. One of them mysteriously just died. So, and then because Sissy had a hard problem producing milk for her kittens, she fed them as much as she can and stuff. She had at least one of her nipples that wasn't producing milk. So she had to rotate her kittens to take turns. Like I think she also, for that litter, I think she had 4 as well. She had 4 or 5 of them. So she either would have I think she had 5. Because I remember when she did her rotations of feeding of her kids, she would either have 2 of them or 3 of them feeding at the same time. But not all 5. I remember that. So with Stripey's kids, we were thinking, because I've also read that that usually when you have another mother cat, if they're willing to, and I guess if you introduce them, I guess that mother cat can actually adopt the orphaned kittens, even though Stripey's still alive. But so I took Sissy out of the bathroom where we have her with her kittens, and she heard them and everything. I mean, every single cat heard Stripey's kittens calling for warmth and stuff, but it's almost all the female cats can't really do anything. Benz's kids can't really do anything because all of them are fixed, so all of them can just, same with Mercedes' kids, and Mercedes and Benz and Henny themselves, they can't really do anything because all of them are fixed. Um, so the only option is Stripey, you know. Sissy, she did actually listen to them and stuff, but she didn't really take interest in them. And then I was thinking maybe Jinx could probably take care of them, you know, because I've heard that that dogs will adopt other animals that are not their kind, basically. You know what I'm saying? But I think the problem with that would be is number one, introducing her to small little cats, because as you can see from some of these videos, she likes to herd them around and stuff. So but you know, but these are like newborns, so you never know what she might want to do, you know. And that's one of the reasons, like, I even asked my sister if that could be an option, if we can like introduce the two little ones to Jinx, and she's like, she basically said no to that option, because number one, we don't know how Jinx would actually react to newborns that are cats, not hers, and plus there's really nothing that she can technically do for them, because number one, herself hasn't even had a first litter. She's still a baby, basically. I mean, she's going on 30 years, so I don't know. But she's still a baby to me, so she hasn't had her first litter. So the only thing that she can technically do for them is warmth, and that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we were trying to figure out other ways. So I put them in like this little container with a blanket, and put them near a heater so they can keep warm. And my sister told both of us, and she's like, that's fine and dandy that you're trying to keep them warm and stuff, but if Stripey, who's the mother, isn't going to take interest in them, then it's a lost cause, basically. So, but we tried to see if she would actually, you know, she was weird about it. Like, every single time when they cried, she would take interest, sniff at them and stuff, and then walk away a little bit, and then come back around, and then hear them cry again, and then show interest again, you know? So it was that type of cycle that she was doing. And then our friend took both of the kittens, because she decided to just lay down. So she took two of the kittens, the only two she had at the time, and put one on top of her, one right next to her, so she can like sniff them and stuff, and you know, see if that will kick in the mother instincts or something. I don't know. And well, lo and behold, she's actually taking care of them now. She doesn't really know where to put them though, but I think she found a spot. So her first spot for the two little ones was underneath our friend's bed. According to our friend, she has a there's somewhere underneath her bed that Stripey seems it's safe. So she had them in there for a while, and then either sometime in the middle of the night or early this morning, she moved them on top of our friend's bed. So she put them in the box, and that's when and then sometime in the middle of that's probably when she had the third one. So she has 3 kittens now. One of them has, at least one of them, I haven't seen the third one yet, I only saw 2. And from the 2, because both of us were hypothesizing and saying that it would be kind of cool if Stripey had one, because she's a thumb cat, because she has 6 toes, at least in the front. on both of her front paws. So we were like, it'd be kind of funny if she had a kitten like that, because Sissy, she has normal paws, but within her second litter that she has right now, one of them has 6 toes, an extra toe. So with her litter, she has at least one of them that is a tomcat. And so for Stripey, for only having 3 kittens, I only saw, like I said, I didn't get to see the third one yet. So out of the 2 that I saw, only one is a tomcat. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I kind of like them. But yeah, sorry for the long story, but yeah, I think it's kind of cool. And plus, if any of you guys are cat experts, maybe you can probably tell me if we did anything wrong or something about it. So, but I do believe that when it came to Stripey and her kittens, which by the way, their newest spot is in the living room, so, and I probably will show you if I remember later today. But yeah, we were really worried about the two kittens, because I don't know, is it rare for a mother cat to actually abandon her kids, either due to, like, I know it's due to stress for her probably, but we were thinking that she probably didn't want to have her kittens, like, take care of them, probably because she probably seemed to be an unfit mother, you know? I mean, I don't know. I'm just guessing here, so let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys hopefully on the road.